Good morning. Happy Saturday. A busy day today. Instead of waking up and having coffee, we're waking up and having bone broth. This stuff is so freaking delicious. I've been having this first thing in the morning and last thing at night before I go to bed and freaking loving it. I've got a busy day today. Busy in the best way possible. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday. And I plan on using it as like a full reset day. A lot of things around the home and just mentally as well. Energetically, I'm just ready to reset. Yeah, that's what today's gonna be. Alright. Finished my bone broth, so it's time for a little meditation and or breath work. I've been using the Open app for the last a while, maybe a year, and I love it. I just go on, and whether there's sometimes there's like a challenge that I'm doing, like a month long or 2 weeks long or whatever, and I love that because it holds me accountable to actually practicing every day, and I feel so much better when I do practice. But other times I just go in, and then there's the option for meditate, breathe, move, or sound down the bottom here. And I will just be like, okay, what do I feel like? Breathing is instant calm 1 minute. That's the recommended one today. So I'll probably do that, and then a 15-minute no regrets meditation. Let's do the breath work. Here we go. That was short and sweet. Now it's time to meditate. 15 minutes.
So sit, lay down, stand, it's really up to you. And from here, just relax the jaw. 3, 2, 1, mouth closed. Gently draw the belly back in.
Decided last night that I want to learn Spanish. It's not the first time I've decided that, but I am dedicating myself to 10 minutes a day on Duolingo. Let's go. Manzana.
Manzana. Tú eres José. Tú eres José.
Tú eres José. So I'm thinking I should maybe sit down and figure out exactly everything I've got to do today. It's such a beautiful day. Definitely going to get down to the beach and go for a long run and a swim. Maybe not a long run, I'll see how I feel, but I'll take you through the whole day with me. I'm already dreading having to edit this video. The amount of times that I've filmed and recorded vlogs and then just done nothing with them because I cannot be bothered to edit them is a little bit sad. So at this point, I really need to hold myself accountable to actually editing this vlog, probably even tonight, so that I actually just get it done. But let's be honest, that might not happen. Nothing a big bowl of blueberries, comics. Oh no, blueberries. How have you been making your coffee, Sjana? Wow, I'm so glad that you asked. So once I've got my coffee shot in here, I'll put in literally 1, maybe 2 drops of the AGD3K2. I've already put those in there though. I'll put in a tiny little bit of sea moss, which already comes with the thingamajiggy. I probably need to get myself more of this. And I don't actually know whether it's even bioavailable putting it into a hot drink. That's just what I've been doing. It's like powdered sea moss. And then this is game changer. This is Black Lotus Shilajit in raw honey. So this is raw honey with 7.5 grams of Shilajit. It tastes amazing. Like Shilajit's normally like a really almost like tar kind of texture, like really, really sticky, resiny glue. And having it in honey is just, it's so yum. It's still that dark black color. And I'm almost out, so I need more. But look at that. Isn't that freaking beautiful? I love it. I love it so much. So I'll put that in there. And then I'll also put in some organic coconut cream. This is just my personal preference. And I like it creamy. So I normally put in a fair bit of that. And then I will wait for the honey to go off the spoon. And we just eat that. I'm gonna have my little blendy. Yum. I'm gonna cleanse this thing as I do it. Oh no, bro. Oh no, I forgot to boil the kettle. I just poured cold water in my coffee. No. I don't like cold coffee. That. Just gonna heat this up on the stove. Cooked it. Absolutely cooked it. It's because you guys are watching me. I got stage fright. Also, I have this thing with life, I guess, where if there is clutter in my space and the space isn't as clean as it possibly could be, I can't function right. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's like partial OCD, if it's just being a woman, if it's just enjoying organization and cleanliness, or maybe it's just the fact that my mind is so full of clutter that if there's clutter in the environment, I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself, and it needs to be fixed instantaneously. So that's what I'm going to do now. Before I even sit down and figure out what I've got to do today, I'm going to put away all the dishes in the kitchen. Woo! Well, my coffee lost all froth. So I'm just gonna add in some coconut milk and hope for the best. I mean, it's still sweet and creamy. At least it's hot now. It's not as good as it could be, but it's freaking yummy. And probably the perfect temperature now that I've added the milk. I have my seed. I've been taking seed for ages. This isn't a sponsored thing or anything like that. I just literally take it every morning and really, really, really love it. Yeah, if you're looking for it's called a symbiotic, which is pretty much just a fancy word for a prebiotic plus a probiotic combined. And I've noticed big shifts in my gut health since taking this, which is why I continue to take it years down the track. Bottoms up. Alrighty. Figure out what we're actually going to do today. What are we doing today? Anyone else live by their journals and things like that? If I don't have this, I am lost. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually about to renovate my house. Very exciting. Plans are currently in with the council, and it's just a waiting game at this point, I think. I don't know, I'm having a bit of a hard time hearing back from my builder. I think I've asked too many questions and he's a little bit like, come on. But it's my first time going through this process and I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to do next, and I'm not sure whether I am meant to just be waiting or if there's something that I'm meant to be doing in the meantime. So I asked him, but I haven't heard back yet. That's okay. It should take about 4 months, and it went in maybe like a month ago. Yeah, about a month ago. So in the next 3 months, hopefully I'll hear back an approval. Fingers crossed, we're manifesting that shit. And then hopefully, that's what I mean. I don't know what to expect in this whole process, and no one's answering my questions about it. I don't know whether it's meant to be common knowledge or whether I'm just meant to be more patient. I don't know. I don't really know, but fingers crossed I can start renovations soon, because I love this place so much, but I've outgrown it as just like everything I own, I look around and I'm like, wow, it's served me so well for a period of my life, but I'm no longer in that period and I'm needing different things from my space. And I'm really, really, really excited to elevate my home to fit my current tastes and aesthetic and needs. Ultimately, I want to create like a little wellness sanctuary at home for myself. So you see this geode and this one? Yeah, they're covering holes in the balcony because my partner almost fell through. And the banisters are just, you know, like this isn't safe for anyone. I would not want a child up on this balcony. I don't know how these decks stayed together, honestly. And then while I do love this space so much, I am very excited to just renovate and change it. I'm going to put the kitchen in over here, extend out here. So the house, there's like no decking there. That's currently the entrance and it's super awkward. Like people can't even find it. And it's like a sliding door. It's weird. So I'm going to extend. This is all going to be out to there inside. And then there'll be a pole here, a single pole. And then from where the roof line there currently is into the kitchen, it's going to go up, if that makes sense. So I'm going to elevate the ceiling here on like an angle, I think it'll be like a little triangle. And then this is all going to be open window, like sliding doors, bifolds. I'm so excited. So this is going to be like, I'm going to put in either a pole or a yoga hammock or something here with the high ceiling. And then this wall here, I want to be all mirrors. So many mirrors in this house. I freaking love working out with mirrors. I think that's just a Pilates yoga girl thing. And yeah, and then I can just use this space here, maybe like a couch. I don't have a TV currently, right? And I laid down on this yesterday for the first time, not ever, but like I don't really sit on my couch and I don't have any furniture. Like when my partner's here, he's like, where are we going to eat dinner? And I just eat on the floor. I just eat on my yoga mat, or I eat here, or I eat in my study, and that's kind of it. So I really need to get some form of a table, just something to eat off, which I'm excited about. And then the big kitchen, big kitchen. I can't wait for the day when I walk out here. Ready? Ooh, I walk out and this is just my dream kitchen, the living space all open. I get to go open up the curtains in the morning on these huge bifold doors, let in all the natural light. I can't wait. The one part about filming vlogs, like lifestyle around the house vlogs, that really, really sucks is that I can't use music. Like I can't have music on in the background right now, which is exactly what this moment needs. These sheets, they're from a place called Thray. Thrae. They are the softest things I have ever felt. Literally. So soft. They're made of 100% tencel, which is like tree pulp. Crazy. Yeah, thank you. I feel accomplished. Got changed because today is Saturday which means that it's the day of blue. So I wanted to wear some blue. This is my let's go clean the house outfit. And then when I put on swimmers, blue. Do you ever get the urge just to like declutter your entire wardrobe? Same. I feel like I don't have that much stuff, and yet this is still too much for me. I'm a very minimalist sort of person in the most maximal type of way. Does that make sense? Like I'm like, and for an influencer, I think I've done pretty well to be able to keep my cupboard the way it is. And yet I'm still like overwhelmed, and it gives me stress by how much stuff I actually feel like I own and don't wear, because in case you can't tell, I kind of just wear the same things. So this is just lemon juice and water, like filtered Kangen water. This is literally what I spray my hair before I go for a run. And right now, even though I'm not about to go in the sun, but anyway, this is what I use to clean my butt, because the lemon is acidic enough. And then I just go and get one of these doobies and get to scrubbing. Also, how old is my bathtub? And yet I somehow love her. I kind of like want to keep her. I grew fond of her over the years.
I would say bummer, just actually hassle, just like all this action. Yeah. But establish that together.
Thank you for clarifying.
It's beautiful there.
It's so nice. The beach yesterday was like 10 out of 10.
I got a little bit jelly out of it.
Look at how big and strong you're growing. Good job. All right, little check-in. Dry and wash. Check. Check. But there is still another check. I watered the plants. I cleaned the toilet, the bathroom, the bathtub. I vacuumed. Okay, bins and recycling. And then I'm gonna go on a run and a swim. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna have brunch, because otherwise I'm gonna forget to eat, which is not ideal at all. Running off coffee and bone broth, that's not a meal. I know that, you know that, we all know that. I need some proper nourishment, and I need to let my ADHD brain actually feed myself. Ironically, that isn't actually something that I normally struggle with. My partner forgets to eat all the time, and I'm like, I don't forget to eat. Normally I'm like hyper focused on the food. Like I finish breakfast and I'm like, oh, what are we gonna have for lunch and dinner? What am I gonna have for breakfast? Avocado and eggs on toast. Yeah, with some tomatoes, or maybe like a sandwich. Nah, avocado and eggs on toast. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna have an organic banana book, or maybe two. I don't know, because I want something. I want something before I go work out. Might have a protein shake too. Yeah, let's have a protein shake. Protein shake. Protein powder of choice. I've been using Topeka for like a long time now. I want to say 5+ years. I love it. I love the brand, the ingredients, the aesthetic, the way that it looks, the flavors, all the above. And then I'll either go with water or with coconut milk. What makes it a coconut milk day? I don't know, the fact that I want it to be. And then I'll just add in more milk. Ta-da! Like an actual milkshake. All right, it's time for a run. But first, there's a few things we gotta do. Hydrate. This makes me look dirty. But then I go in with one of the sunscreens. Either one, they're both so good. I actually find that the 50 plus of the Little Urchin, the dark blue, the light blue one is the 30 plus. I find that the dark blue one actually goes on better, like it goes on clearer. And it's got more SPF, so double bonus. Little patches. And then, because the lemon, you gotta wash it off, because otherwise if it gets on your skin, it could burn. Do I look like a super old grandma running along the beach wearing my little hat? Probably, but keeps the sun off my face, which is a big win. Whilst, this is the important part, while still exposing the lemon that I've just put in my hair. So my hair can still get blonder. I have these birds that come by every day. But this one isn't normally this curious. You wanna come? No, you're interested, you're just a bit scared. There you go. This is the first time since winter that the sand has felt like hot under my feet. Woo! Gonna have to start coming earlier in the day, which is a good thing. Just means it's warming up. Medicine. All right, let's make some brunch. My hair is very wet. Oh well, no eggs. Oh, why does it make me so sad? I'm grateful for the avocados and the tomatoes and the cucumber and the hemp seeds and the toast and all that, but like, maybe I'll go get eggs later, just so I don't have the same problem tomorrow. Why would I want a table when I can just eat out here? I also eat with my hands a lot, like a lot. Not exclusively, but almost. It's a yummy mess. I'm still a little bit peckish, snackish, and I want something sweet. So I'm gonna make like a blueberry, strawberry, pistachio chocolate with the Shilajit slab thing. I love pistachios. So I'm just melting some coconut oil and chocolate chips together, and then I'll get the berries out. Here's some I prepared earlier. Dude, I love Saturdays. I love weekends. Weekends are for like making weird shit in the kitchen. And then to the chocolate, I'm gonna add in the Black Lotus Shilajit and like proper melt that in. And on pistachios and a little bit of Celtic sea salt. Literally the quickest and easiest dessert ever. Little snackify. Do I just, yep. All right. This and a peanut butter protein shake while I start to put together this vlog. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. This is like my little treat little pre-yard work treat. I think I'm gonna put the rest of this away. All right, it's almost 4:30. I'm gonna go mow the lawn. It's been a long day. I feel like I've done a lot today. It's time to make it a spaceship in here. Well, I don't know what it is about yard work that just makes me super freaking hungry. But after yard work, I'm always super freaking hungry. And I just ate the rest of the chocolate bar. It's like a lot of chocolate and I have no regrets. Yard work is hard work. Take two. Take three. She scores. I'm actually also going to chop up a bunch of chicken and make myself a little chicken salad as like a starter, and then I'm gonna order pizza, and then I'm gonna do some yoga while the pizza's coming. Well, I'm glad I started making something earlier because I ordered my pizza, but the estimated delivery time is in 2 hours. 2 hours? I'm gonna make a salad and do some yoga. This lighting is shocking, but I'm using this Byron Bay red curry satay sauce. I also added in some tamari and some nutritional yeast. And then I'm gonna make a salad. Hot. So good. All right, this is a big ass bowl. I made this. Proud of me? Me too. We got organic greens. This tomato is sketch and questionable. I could literally just like live off salads. I'm putting apple in this one. I know that's a bit odd, but I love apples in salads. I love blueberries in salads. I got some pine nuts. I'm gonna put those in. And sometimes sultanas, like raisins, in a salad. I don't think tonight. I think just the chicken with the peanut satay sauce, apple, tomato, cucumber, avocado, pine nuts. And then I'll make a little dressing. You put the lime in the coconut, you shake it all up, put the lime in the coconut. Okay, that's like more than half the chicken. Protein. Okay, and then we're adding on the satay sauce. Maybe also some balsamic vinegar. Am I good to go? Okay, that's actually massive. I don't know whether that's doing it justice or not, but this thing is ginormous. I literally don't have a dining table or chairs. So I just eat on the floor on all sore hips on my yoga mat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yum. So rather than chatting your ear off for another hour, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for coming with me today. Thank you for re-inspiring me to enjoy the process of my life unfolding and realizing the beauty in the little mundane moments. I think that's what vlogging does. It holds me accountable first and foremost. Secondly, even though I've recorded so many of these and I've never done anything with them, never edited them, I pretty much just delete the footage a few months later because I'm like, oh, that's no longer relevant. It's still like therapy to me. And that's why I started doing vlogging in the first place, like many, many, many years ago. And I find it kind of wonderful that I still get that same enjoyment out of it. It still feels like a form of self-therapy to me in a particular way. It's kind of hard to describe, but yeah. Thank you. Thanks for being here and for encouraging me to come back. And if you've enjoyed coming along with me today, please let me know in the comments. I feel like it's a very simple gesture, and it just lets me know that there's actually a human on the other side watching, and hopefully you either get entertainment or education or just some form of enjoyment out of being here with me. I'm just gonna finish this whilst continuing to stretch, and then I'll have my bone broth, and then I'll go to bed. Yeah, that's not very exciting. I might put on my LED face mask, but other than that, I have to finish eating first because it's a nightmare to try to squeeze it through the thing. I haven't tried to do that because that would be silly. But anyway, okay, I love you. I'm gonna let you go now. Bye.